EP Carillo Pledge. Hey everybody, looking at this cigar vlog. Alright, so real quick, I want to get this out of the way first. Big thank you to Out of Order Cigars for providing this particular cigar. I'll have a link to his channel in the description below. Check him out, by all means, he's a good guy. Wait, I see what you're doing with that mouse. You get back over here and watch the rest of this video, damn it. Don't act like I can't hear your eyeballs move. So, EP Carillo. Ernesto Perez Carillo, easily one of the top cigar blenders in the world today. And consider the fact the box of 10 of these looks like triple caps. Very nicely well-made cigars. Will ring about $100. There's a certain point with a cigar where you get what you pay for, and EP Carillo is known for definitely giving you your money's worth. So I'm pretty sure that this is probably going to be absolutely amazing. But at the same time, well, we don't know until we know. So funny thing about this cigar, this one, I think it's Cigar Aficionado, Cigar of the Year 2020. Also has a 98 from that magazine. Now this is the thing about Cigar Aficionado. 98 doesn't really tell me a whole lot. It tells me, okay, it's good, but what does it taste like? This is the reason why I kind of do what I do the way I do it. Because like I said, numeric rating systems, they don't really tell you anything. Also, I've heard some rumors that Cigar Aficionado has kind of an odd way of rating their cigar. As in, like, I've heard a rumor that they only smoke like the first inch. This is just a rumor. I have absolutely no idea if they smoke through the whole thing, or if they just, you know, lick and, oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Right away. You've got a little bit of a nose of cinnamon. Sweet, little bready, a little bit of baking spice, a lot going on, and this is like just barely getting started. Okay, so yeah, EP Carillo is one of those guys that makes really good stuff. So basically, the whole thing that's going through my mind right now is this going to be a symphony or is it going to be a rock concert? And so far, this has kind of hit me like one of those symphonic orchestras that has the heavy metal guitarist. Yeah, I'm gonna. Woohoo! All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give a quick touch up to the overall light here, and get back to you at the first inch. Okay. So far, this has been about an inch in, and very interesting. Retrohale has kind of a cookie vibe. You know, it's got a little bit of this little sweet buttery kind of, you know, fresh baked cookie kind of thing. You get a little bit of that in the mouth, along with a little bit of spice, and occasionally kind of like a gingerbread kind of thing going on. So there's definitely some flavors that definitely stand up and get your attention. If only I could light for shit. Anyway. There's a little spice, a little earthy, clean tobacco, and there's a little bit of sweet that builds up. And this is kind of striking me like one of those cigars that kind of builds as you go. So like, the more you smoke it, the more you start noticing the flavors. The more certain flavors will stand out. That's kind of how it's hitting me. Yeah, and there's something very kind of bready, gingerbready cookie kind of thing going on. So far, going to be good. Also, on just kind of a side note, as I was getting set up to film, there was this little lady who decided to go for a walk. The thing is, she was walking down the bike path backwards. Like the whole way. Never looked behind her once. things like that happen, and I just start thinking to myself, it's gonna be a weird day. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get this down to the halfway point, maybe fix my light here, and see how things turn up. Right, ash juice fell off. This is a pretty good halfway point. After the first inch, the retrohale kind of toned down that cookie thing and got this kind of almost floral, slightly perfumey note. The main spice that you get off of, the kind of gingerbready thing from the start kind of mellows out. And then you still get a little bit of spice, like baking spice. Touch of woodiness, a little earthy, a little sweet. A little clean tobacco. Basically, it's giving me some very good whiskey cocktail vibes. And the more I thought about it, the more I started thinking and noticing that there's something almost meaty. Now, I think pretty much everybody's had a steak at some point. If you get a really good one, there's that one kind of umami quality that doesn't necessarily taste beef, but it's got that flavor. It's that flavor, you can't really put your finger on it, but you know it's there. That's kind of what this is getting me. So I started thinking, I think it's in New York, and I think the guy that owns it is named Dushan Zarek. It's called Employees Only. It's a bar. His recipe for the old-fashioned Demerara sugar, which is kind of a less refined, more natural sugar. Splash of water, mix it. 3 dashes of Peychaud's, 3 dashes of Angostura, ice, Woodford Reserve, stir until chilled. That's what you drink with this. Basically, if you've got a little bit of loot on you, and you're looking for a decent night out with your significant other, you get a dry-aged steak, you get that old-fashioned, and you smoke this cigar. And that's pretty much the whole point of this thing right here. I think that the whole reason why it's called Pledge is it's kind of like this pledge to uphold the classics and make sure they stay classic for a reason. It's very good. And the thing about EP Carillo is it's a boutique brand. They are more expensive than your typical boutique. Typically you'll spend like about 60 bucks for 20. This is gonna be like 100 bucks for 10. It's a more expensive product, but it's not so expensive that it's out of reach. Where you find something like a Davidoff, which is like $500 a box. Why on earth anybody would spend that on something they're just gonna burn, I have no idea. But yeah, if you want high quality experiences, this is definitely gonna be right up your alley. Honestly, if you smoke cigars in general, definitely try one of these. Yeah, so far this is leaving a very good impression, and yeah, EP Carillo's reputation for quality and excellence, definitely well deserved. At least so far. So anyway, I'm gonna smoke this down to the point where it burns my fingers and give a final update and see if anything has any alterations from there. Okay. Not gonna lie, this one's kind of impressing me. Okay. Looks like a nub to me. So past the halfway point, I kind of noticed that the cookie vibe kind of comes back into the retrohale. But otherwise, it's pretty consistent. Consistently good. Just gotta watch out for bicyclists. So, anyway. Starts off kind of giving you a little bit of a gingerbread vibe. You got a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of baking, you got a little breadiness, Spice mellows out, getting almost meaty note with a very kind of floral, almost perfumey retrohale. Then retrohale goes back to being a little cookie-ish. I think the overall vibe I get off of this is kind of a higher end night on the town, You start off at home, you get a little spruced up, you get a nice steak, high quality cocktail, and then you smoke this. Have dessert, come back home, and be happy for the rest of the night. Basically, it's a special occasion you can actually afford to have. That said, these are a little pricey. Like I said, 100 bucks for a box of like 10. It ranges between like 96 and 107 if you go to Cigars International. But overall, I'm going to say that, yeah, the appraisal kind of remains the same. It's a higher end cigar, but it's not out of reach. Definitely check them out. You definitely will not be disappointed. These are excellent cigars. Beyond that, though, not much else to say. Definitely check them out. Also, check out Order Cigars. I'll have a link to his channel in the description below. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Excellent cigar. Definitely worth it. So, anyway, if you like this review or any other review, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you had a different experience or completely off base. Check out my Twitch stream. Check out my Twitch stream. Check out my Twitch stream Sundays to Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Other than that, yeah, if you can't make the live broadcast, it's recorded for a little bit, so... Anywho, that's pretty much all I got for this one. I'll see you next time.